Okay, so I've just finished having a bit of a tidy up in the studio and a bit of a redo. I went to the charity shop today, which are wonderful, wonderful places, and I've managed to pick up a tripod, different tripod and tripod head, as well as the Yeti mic that you can see there in the shot. And what I've done is I've attached it to a monitor arm, just using just a couple of washers and a screw, just taken the top off the tripod, stuck it on the monitor arm, as you can see with my terrible DIY, just a few washers and a screw just to make it fit. So now I've got the camera on an adjustable arm and I can move it around and just literally sit down at the desk and record straight away. And then moving over, I can head over to the drum kit. I can sit down on the drum kit, and here again, what I've done is I've put the drum rack from my live kit around the V drum kit so that I can mount the GoPro to film the drums, and it doesn't shake and it doesn't get interfered with, you know, in terms of bass drum and stuff. And then the overhead mic is attached to an old tom arm. And there's cheap and cheerful Amazon action cam as well there for Zoom calls. And as you can see, yeah, it's held together on the drum rack using an old monitor arm. And that's it. So I've got the drum kit there for Zoom lessons and for playing, and now the all-in-one setup with the camera at the desk as well. I'm also using a fantastic piece of software, 2 bits of software actually, by Canon, the EOS webcam software, which lets you use your Canon camera as a webcam, basically. Surprise, surprise. It's a fantastic piece of kit. It supports so many cameras. I mean, I don't even think mine was listed as one of the supported cameras, and yet it all works. It works for PC, Mac, the lot. It works on Zoom, Teams, Google Meet, you name it. It's really, really fantastic. Just plug it in via the USB, or if you've got a slightly more modern camera, you can do it USB-C or HDMI as well. And the other one is the EOS utility. Again, it says that it doesn't work with the latest OS on Mac, but it does. Works perfectly fine. You've got EOS Utility 2 and EOS Utility 3, and that lets you see what your camera's seeing. So I've got a really tight setup here with the camera right almost against the wall when I had it set up behind the iMac. And you can just get yourself in frame, get yourself in shot, and see everything. You can even adjust the camera's controls as well from the computer, so you can just have your mouse and adjust your ISO, your shutter speed, your frame rate, all the rest of it. It's fantastic. The focus, brilliant. And a top tip for that is once you've got it in focus, switch to manual mode. Once you've got it in focus, just take it off, take the servo off on the Canon cameras, and it stops the focus from jumping in and out and making your viewers seasick. So there you go, just a quick little look at the studio setup. You'll be seeing a lot more of this. I'll be using this for the forum posts. Let me know what you think. If you've got an office setup or a drum setup that you want to share, please do. Stick it up on the forum. Let's have a look. It's always good to be geeky and talk about gear. And it's worth saying that most of the stuff in this video is secondhand. Most of it is from charity shops. It's not a check out all this gear. I'm incredibly fortunate, incredibly blessed with people lending me things, purchasing things, finding things in charity shops, and etc. So apologies if it comes across a little bit, hey, check out all this gear. That's not what it's intended to be. If it helps and gives inspiration for your setups, be it teaching or learning or practice or whatever it is, then great. Thanks a lot, guys. See you soon.